Just kidding.
Don't worry. It's not. It's gone, but it's not gone. Let us explain.
Goodbye.
Announcement time.
Announcement. Stuff is kind of different. Maybe you've noticed.
Our channel name has changed. This channel's been going for
almost 10 years.
Is it 10? Is it
9? 7?
We started this channel when I was living in the Netherlands.
I was in Los Angeles in university.
And our first video was like us on Skype, split screen. It was very funny. We started it thinking we wanted to just do a fun channel about makeup, and we didn't know anything about makeup.
It was in the days of like collab channel heyday.
Yes.
Steven, cut it.
Because we thought we didn't know anything about makeup, so it'll just be kind of funny, just us doing whatever. And it was a meme at the time. Like if you're old enough to remember the memes.
There was a meme called Derpina.
Yes. Anyways, that's where it came from. How did I don't remember the brainstorm.
I think the original name was supposed to be derpinaMODE.
Yes, and it was taken. Stuff in our life changed. We became young professionals.
Yeah. When we started out, we mostly like just wore eyeliner and mascara.
Yes.
I don't think like and maybe I wore lipstick.
And lipstick.
Sometimes.
Yeah, lipstick.
I mean, a positive thing is we've really grown in this channel, and we probably know way too much about makeup.
But we changed to cruelty-free makeup about how many years in, do you think? 4 years in? Very heavily influenced by our friend Lex, who we made a video with on this channel as well. And that became kind of one of the main things of the channel, pretty much, talking about it, because at the time, and still now, there weren't that many beauty YouTubers talking about cruelty-free makeup.
Exclusively, especially. Yeah. To say that we're gonna totally transition and kind of like show how we would go about doing that,
and making it accessible and not as daunting, because it can be.
Yeah.
And so that is now again 4 years on, and we've become way more interested in a lot of other topics now that we've already kind of incorporated in the channel a little bit, but we want to do more. And we thought it was just time to rebrand. I hate the word rebrand.
Me too. It's so...
Just to reinvent ourselves.
Corporate.
Time for change.
We just wanted to call ourselves something else.
Yeah, something new. We brainstormed.
For so long.
For like 4 months.
Obviously, like the first brainstorms were like, I think we have to change our channel name.
Yes.
And then we were just like, yes. And then it was like, yes. We had a couple of messages, like 1 or 2 over the course of having the channel grow, that Derpina and derp, which is where Derpina comes from.
Or anything kind of in that area.
Yes, they do sort of have an ableist connotation to them. I think when we first heard that, we were like, what? No, that's not our intention at all. That's not where we're coming at it from. But I think as time went on, I think we have sort of like shifted our approach to it, where it's like, we don't even want that to be an association that someone could come to at all.
Yeah, and it also just doesn't fit the vibe of our channel anymore. Like, it doesn't really represent it anymore. So we thought this is a good moment for some change.
And also to incorporate the new things we care about, which is sort of like not just cruelty-free makeup and skincare, but learning about company ethics and
sustainability.
Yeah, ethical
the
shopping.
World, environment.
Yeah, which is where our new herbal nature name comes from.
So our new name is Take Your Time.
What time is like the herb? You guys get it? It took us so long to get here, so we are happy, but if you're like, what? Look, you'll come around to it, okay? So we had a proper brainstorm session.
There's a full document with like multiple columns.
It's like in those creative writing class where they're just like, okay, like set a timer for like 10 minutes and then just start like type like word vomit words.
And then we started doing synonyms and colors and vibes. And
I did some like, these are some of the streets that were like in the neighborhood of like one of the first place I lived as a kid that sounded cool.
Let's just read out some highlights. Put it on my face, which Marion came up with, and I was like, vaguely sexual.
Okay, is this the non-judgmental brainstorm thing? You find gems in the rough, right? Or some other ideas that I came up with in the throes of desperation were hothouse house. I was like, like a greenhouse, a hothouse, gardening. From there, we went to terrarium trollops.
Oh, also,
which I think should just be like a nail polish name.
That was just inspiration. Oh, I bet it is somewhere. Ficus fronds, or fronds of the forest, because we found out that because we wanted something
like a
with like
frond,
pals and buds.
And then frond kind of sounds like she's my frond.
We did a lot of things around like stripes and honey.
Stripes and then I was like, what is my like signature look?
There's one that's this is what we like. And the second option, we like this with a D. The other option, which I think maybe is like the subtitle for our channel.
Sure.
Everything is problematic.
Yes. Obviously that was also me. What does take your time mean to you, Sanne?
Deep inside my soul. Just like slowing down.
Yeah.
When it comes to making decisions, when it comes to buying stuff.
And I think what we have maybe not like communicated explicitly in our channel, but I hope that people feel this in our videos, is that when you watch this stuff, this is in no way meant to like shame you for your buying habits.
Yes.
Like the thing behind take your time is like we're all coming to think about these things, about where it comes from, what I'm spending my money on. And so take your time getting to where you want to be. You don't have to change everything at once.
Everyone's coming from different places, different situations, different perspectives, and we're just here to chat about it. And if you want to learn from that or join in and teach us some stuff, that is the environment we kind of want to create. So
Yeah. Taking your time, everything is okay, all on your own, TH Miami.
So we've also obviously changed our name on Twitter and Instagram.
Right.
We're still trying to figure out which version of our username we can get.
If we get the like just plain, simple, beautiful, no underscores, whatever, then maybe one day we'll just be the pure take your time.
But for now, there's going to be some underscores in there.
Yeah, and you don't need to like subscribe or follow anywhere new. It'll just be everything that was derpinaMODE will now just have an updated name. So don't feel like you have to be like, oh, I have to go find. No, we're all in the same places. It's just the name has been swapped out.
What can people expect from our channel going forward? Semi-regular videos? Could it be?
We'll try. I know. I'm so sorry. Same shit, different day. Things you can expect from this channel.
Yes.
It's always going to be all things cruelty-free. And if we're ever like, I don't know how, but I'm still using up some non-cruelty-free stuff.
Yeah, hairspray.
Everything that we promote, you can know that it's cruelty-free unless time has gone on and parent companies have happened. But we try and note that as much as possible in the description.
Because it does happen that it ends up in a video sometimes, or then afterwards someone's like, by the way, this is now changed, and then we'll make note of it.
And just so you know, like we personally try not to buy from parent companies.
Yes.
That test.
You're very much into like natural ingredients as well. I'm not as much, but always happy to learn. I think you're more like ingredients expert. I do a bit more budget stuff, so I think it's nice that we've got a bit of a mix on that. Also, we are eating a lot more vegan this year. Both taken on a challenge to like drastically eat a lot more vegan. Not 100%. Both of us are not doing 100% at the moment.
My New Year's resolution was to eat vegan 5 days a week.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 days I'm vegetarian, which is just continuing like the normal diet that I've been eating for years.
How has yours been going?
Surprisingly fine. Yeah, I thought it would be a lot harder. I think it was because I was fully vegan in December.
Yeah.
So I think having done that, or no, November I was fully vegan. Now where I'm like, oh, I have 2 days where I can like eat something that has like eggs or cheese in it. It's been a lot easier.
Yeah. I've really found that when I was vegetarian, I was very heavily cheese, dairy, vegetarian.
Yeah.
And now it's mostly vegan with the occasional like restaurant or something that I really miss. It's also easier because I don't really bring it into the house anymore that much.
Right.
Again, from like the occasional thing, but I don't like go and buy a bunch of cheese from the supermarket. So we want to do some vegan recipes and some tips and tricks. And again, like if you want
talking about how it was for us to sort of like wean ourselves off, that we were like, I'll never give this up. And maybe that might be helpful for you if that's something that you want to try
or
too.
If you want to change like a couple days a week and you want some inspo, then we want to talk about that as well. Again, no judgment zone, and I hope that everyone can
your time. Take your time.
Hope everyone can join in with that. We're still going to do videos like how to style our short hair, and maybe interview some interesting people. Marion made a little list.
Got some friends in London who are like making their own natural skincare that I would love to like lift them up into the world.
Just like handy things we've bought that are sustainable, or also maybe I really want to do a video about how to like buy less.
Yeah.
Which again is like a privileged position to be in, to like be able to say you want to buy less. But thinking about like how do you do that with clothes? How do you do that with other things? How do you change your mindset,
your
and
impulses?
And how was it like for us to change that? Because I do think we've gone through like a lot of changes in the last couple of years.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna do one more sign off in the old way for posterity. But
I hope there's no videos that I've already edited that still have it in there, but I'll figure it out. Leave all your suggestions, thoughts, feelings in the comments below.
Are you mad? Are you sad? Are you like, yes, finally?
If you don't follow us yet on Twitter or Instagram, please do. And keep up to date. We're also going to have a website because we're fancy now. Have you bought the domain yet? No, cool. Thank you so much for watching. And one last time, derpinaMODE.
Deactivate.
All right, bye.
Bye.